can't tell y'all? You tuning into the best morning show on the globe. It's Brad and Emery in the morning, y'all. LeBron or Jordan, either one when I'm performing. Crossover, buzzer beater and I'm scoring. Bradham and Emery in the morning. Every play they on it. Every day I'm balling. Who's the coach? Who's the GOAT? Like Brady and Belichick, best show on the globe. And they embellish it. Y'all paying Ziffy, I'm Ken Griffey or maybe Mahomes. I stay in the zone, whether man to man or play in the zone. They can't stop me. Mayweather boxing, Curry with the shot, man. We just the best to be. Can we have our SP, please? This was meant to be. Every morning with Bradham and Emery.
Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Brian in the morning. Marcus Brown, Justin Emery.
Yo.
So here we are.
There's no, you know the drill. There's no facts today. It didn't happen.
Here we are, holiday weekend. One of the biggest weekends of it. Listen, if you're in the Eastern Corridor, this weekend is huge. Big time beach shore activity. We call it, it's the beach everywhere else, it's the shore here. You live in the Northeast, it's the shore. Everyone's going down there, you know, the sights, the sounds, the smells. I used to love that first drive over the water where you get the first beachy smell.
The smell of the bay, the salt water hitting your nostril.
You get the first smell and you're coming over on a nice sunny day. I don't know if there's much better than that whole environment. And then, you know, you pull in wherever you're staying, get settled.
Time to go. It's time to go.
And now there's different phases of shore life. You have the shore life when you're a kid, when you're with your parents, like, you know, you're just running the boardwalk or riding the bike and the ice cream and all that stuff like that. But then there's a next level to that. And after, you know, you get your teenage years where you're the first time you're allowed to go to the boardwalk like by yourself. That's always pretty cool. And the first time you're allowed to go to the boardwalk at night by yourself, that's an experience. But then you go to the level of being at the shore over 21. And that is a whole different level. There's levels to this. And like that's a different level. I'm pretty lucky to have experience and pretty much know all the shore points pretty well. I've stayed in Ocean City, Sea Isle, Avalon, North Wildwood. So I've been to pretty much every shore point and stayed there regular basis. Not too much Margate or Stone Harbor, a place like that.
Well, they're the smaller beach points where you don't really go there unless you have a house there. You know what I mean?
Right. So I've been.
I wouldn't consider those ones to be like a touristy beach area.
Right. I've been mostly on the main shore. Would go, you know, be around. You hang out, and then, like I said, you get over 21, you head down Sea Isle. You move down the dial. It's like a radio dial. You dial down. Now I'm in Sea Isle, and Sea Isle is like, to me, like when you first turn 21. That's where you go. Because at Sea Isle, it gets rowdy, and it's usually younger 21 and like 23, 24 age. Then my later 20s, I grew up a little bit. So I moved down the dial a little bit to Avalon, which Avalon is, you know, the richer of the beaches, where I've run into a lot of local. Ended up something for you we did it at the Princeton. I ran into those guys at the Princeton, and like we were drinking, and I ended up passing out at 88th Philly Shore House. Woke up confused to see Trent Cole sitting on the Bark Lounger. Very confused. But
the Hunter.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's a scary thing to see, to wake up to.
That was not is the shore. There's just so many kind of cool things. There's so many like kind of like cool things that happens like with the shore. Like that happens like, you know, being there and the experiences with, you know, friends, family, and it goes from literally grandparents to parents to friends to then spouses. That's the beauty of this tradition of the shore. So I asked you, I have so many to pick from, but like this is my favorite because it's so ridiculous. It's my favorite story. I had a friend, his name is Ryan Kelly. And like Ryan Kelly was like one of my big time shore buddies. It was a pack of us, but Ryan would always be the one to kind of initiate the trips. So we're heading down to the beach. We're staying in the Sea Isle, and this was after we got there